What's up, guys? It's Ron. I've got a setup video coming in for you. What we got over there? We'll start over on the right side here. I was gonna say we're the least expensive side, but there's a little bit of money wrapped up over here too. Holy cow! When I think about it, we'll start at the least expensive. We got a $5 mouse pad from eBay. It's got a razor design on it. I had, what was that? I don't remember what that was. Some food the other day. It leaked out on the mouse pad. Yeah, anyway, it still works. It looks like I cut myself or something, but it was some red food. I don't remember, like Chinese or something, like General Chow's chicken or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, we got the ROG Gladuis mouse. It's pretty nice. I don't have really any complaints. I'm not a whole, like, I have to have 1,700 buttons on my mouse. I'm just not that big of a fan. It fits right. I feel right. Front, back. I really use these rarely, often, not like at all. You got a DPI sensor, adjuster. I just leave it at 1. I don't change it. I just, whatever I gotta do, it stays the same. It's a basic mouse. It's cost a little bit more than what a basic mouse would, but I like it. It fits my hand nicely. It's a mouse, you know, mice, whatever. Then we got the Corsair K70 keyboard. It's RGB. Right now I just have the standard backlight on it right now. I haven't changed anything. I don't think I've actually downloaded the software since I've updated my computer. I had a laptop before and I upgraded, if you sneak peeked at the beginning there. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. It's very nice. The only thing I have complained about is the number pad. A lot of times whenever I use the number pad, for whatever reason, the numbers want to like double click randomly. I can't even like reduplicate it at all. It just stays that way, and it just makes me mad. I don't know why it does that, but it's a Cherry MX Reds. I like it. It's not super loud, but it's mechanical still, and you still have that defined feel in the keyboard. Yeah, so we'll stop over at the monitor. It is a 27-inch Asus MX27A. Yeah, it's an MX27A. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have a VESA mount. I actually bought a VESA mount so I can mount it to the desk. It doesn't have one. I didn't even like fathom that a monitor of this price would actually not come with a VESA mount, and whatever, it sits nicely on the desk. It does its job, I guess. And yeah, it's a 1440p IPS panel. It's beautiful. The picture is night and day compared to my monitor that I'm going to show you in a minute here. It's beautiful. I have no problems with it. The colors are so perfect. Like the video doesn't demonstrate the perfectness of this monitor. It's so nice. The only way it would be better if it was an IPS 4K, which is like retarded amount of monies right now. Money. We got our Astro A50s. I love this headset. I wish the battery life was a little bit better in them. They seem to die out quicker than I'd like them to. We have our Xbox One controller. I just use the standard controller. I probably am going to end up upgrading whenever I get my PS4. I might get a Scuff then. Get some bits. Oh yeah, down here we have our Elgato. This is an Elgato. If you tear it completely apart, this is what you get. And if you scratch the PCB while trying to fix it, it doesn't work anymore. So yeah, the It doesn't work. It's junk. I can just throw it away at this point. It's a freaking $120 paperweight at this point. Basically, I plugged it in, and it just wasn't working. It would work for a second. I thought maybe the connection was messed up on the power. It just wasn't going to work, apparently. I couldn't get it to work ever again. But yeah, that's going to be gone. I'll get the Elgato HD60, I believe is the name of the new one. It looks really nice. I've heard really good reviews of it. But yeah, for right now, got nothing. Just live streaming off the Xbox. It's a terrible thing. Can't use mic because I have to use like 3 different mics in order to have one actually work, and people will think I'm talking to them when I'm not. It just doesn't work. It's just not good enough for me. We've got our keys for my car. I'll do another video on that in near future. We're going up, and if you look, this is the PC. This is I haven't named it. I just can't think of something I can name it to that is like anything that I want to. Eventually, it's gonna be a water-cooled PC. Right now, it's air-cooled to the max. We've got a Hyper 212 Evo from Cooler Master cooling the CPU, which is a 6600K. Yes, it's 6600K. I wanted a 6700K, which is the new Skylake's Core i7. It's hard to find them still at this point. It's still hard to find them, and this has been built for like 2 weeks now. So, will I upgrade to the 6700K? I don't know. I've liked the performance of the 65 or 6600K so far. I've been pretty okay with it. For the motherboard, we've got a Z170-A from Asus. Pretty nice. It's got every feature I can think of that anybody would need. Type-C on the back, USB Type-C, USB 3.1, like 6 or 7 USB 3s. Pretty nice. I don't really have any complaints other on the motherboard. It's been pretty nice so far. We got a GTX 970 EVGA super clocked version. It's a little overclocked. It's like 100 plus on the core. Oh yeah, the 65 or 6600K is at 4.45. I think is what I've got it at, roughly. We got our Bitfenix Fury 750G. Eventually, I'm going to have 2 970s is what I think I'm going to end up getting, is 2 970s. 2 970s should be able to be powered by a 750 watt power supply. It's gold certified, blah, blah, blah. A lot of you probably don't even know what any of that means. Anything I just rambled on about, none of you probably even know. But people that do, kudos to you. If you can see the memory there, it is the Kingston Predator 16 gigabyte kit at 3000 megahertz. It's pretty nice. I don't know. It overclocked to the spec right out of the box. Had no problems overclocking to it. Very nice stuff. We got our fans up top, which are 140s, high pressure, static high pressures. We got some high flow airflow on the top, and then we got our case fan in the middle. Then 2 more high flow or high pressure fans on the bottom. You're asking, well, why do you have high pressure fans? Well, like I said, this is going to be a water cooled build. I'm thinking in the future. I didn't have the money to put the water cooling into it, so right now it's a super. How many fans are there? 6, 7, 8 fan. Oh, 10 actually, if you count the actual heat sink on the CPU. So right now it has all kinds of fans in it. Way overkill for right now, but the I'm hoping I can get a what is that? 320? No, 280, 360 in the top, and no, there's a 420 in the top and a 360 in the front. I'm hoping I can do that. I can't say if I will be able to or not. I think I've seen it happen one time. It was really close tight fit in the top right to get the fittings out, but hopefully I can do something there. And yeah, it's obviously got the support for the water cooling. I got all kinds of room in the right side here for the water cooling, and I'm excited to do it. It'll be my first ever water cooled build, and yeah, so we keep on going further to the right. We have my second monitor. Basically, this stands in if I'm playing a game on my first monitor. Slash, I can put TV on here too. That's basically what I watch on there, is TV and stuff. Got our deodorant, gotta keep it looking fresh. We got my, what is that, a 1 terabyte I think hard drive for my laptop that I still need to fix and get my laptop going. We got our Cubs. Go Cubbies. Yeah, Cubs are having a really good year this year. Turned into a Cubs video. Yeah, go Cubs. Huge Cubs fan. If you don't like Cubs, then you're not a Cubs fan. And I'm not sure if I like you anymore. Just kidding. Got our wallet, Xbox One. Pretty much standard stuff. On the Xbox One, I've got a 1 terabyte Western Digital Passport thingamajigger external hard drive. I don't understand why the Xbox didn't come with more memory. But yeah, hard drive space. But yeah, that pretty much brings us back to the beginning. If you guys have any questions about the setup, I'll leave anything that you need to know in the description below. And like I said, I'm going to give you guys car setup video. Just a car video, let you guys see what the car looks like. Not quite done yet. We got all kinds of stories to tell you about that. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good night. All right, bye.